This is the Arcatraz as a Mistweaver Monk. So third dungeon of 3 in the Tempest Keep complex. Had a bit of load time. Okay, so that's a paladin. I see a shaman. I see 2 other things that I haven't moused over. So other 2 dungeons in this set of 3 were kind of serious as far as healing requirements go. Let's see how this one goes. So let's see, paladin, usually pretty sturdy. I'm leveling another healer character right now and learning a little bit more about, like, what to expect for each tank type. Paladins and warriors are the easy ones to heal. Monks and druids are the hard ones. That's what I'm finding. New healer character, won't be showing her today, but you'll see her eventually. Hasn't gotten to the point where Death Knights or Demon Hunters are showing up yet. So I don't know what to think of those. You're going out of my line of sight. I should be moving. I guess I wanted to loot first. Okay, so that's a warrior. What's the second one from the bottom? Mage. Arcane mage. Cool. Okay. Boy, I see a lot of arcane mages in dungeons. It is surprisingly common. Like, I would think more people play fire. Oh yeah, let's see. There's something about this hallway. You're supposed to keep moving because things... Those Protean horrors, Protean spawns, just come from all over the place. They don't stop until you get to a certain point. So, like, you have to keep moving. Those make noises when the warrior whirlwinds. So, sounds. Different sounds play... or are more noticeable when you're actually playing a character who's making them versus just hearing somebody around. So like the whirlwind ability is kind of loud and has a very distinctive sound, but all I'm hearing is the reaction of the enemies getting hit by it. Yeah, okay, this... I'm doing some pretty heavy healing here. Well, moderately heavy. Yeah, okay, that thing just came out of nowhere. So stay together, keep moving. So when I rolled over this character, it said she was a blood elf. She looks like a Nightborn to me, though. The paladin must have some sort of shapeshift effect that doesn't change her advertised race. I don't know how that works. Soul Devourer, you're just a normal dude, not a boss. You look kind of threatening. I control the battlefield, not you. Okay, yeah, so she's using a transmorpher beacon, I think. Yep. Character is saying things automatically. But it still says Blood Elf. Normally when that happens, like, it would say Nightborn Paladin, which is not a thing, but, you know, you can pretend if you transmorph. I wonder why it usually does that, but not now. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, transmorphed. Yep, body altered. Anyway, let's see. Is this the room with the... No, it's not here. There's something later that I saw go wrong on a different run of this dungeon with another character. Apparently I was stopping to skin things. So I'll watch for it when we get to that part. These dungeons are just getting farther and farther apart in time as I go through, well, this character's backlog at least, so like, this was a really long time ago at this point. I barely remember this. I still have not made a point of taking this particular character to all the max level dungeons that I have access to now, so those will at least be more recent once I get to them. Like I said a while ago, I think I might just enjoy the leveling Whoa. Whoa, you're standing in something you shouldn't be standing in. Where? I can't even see where you are. Oof. Okay, it must have been that little void field. Time for revival! No, I managed without it. Okay. My mana bar is suffering severely. Wow, yeah, okay. So these places are real serious. Seed of Corruption. Okay, I read that for a moment. Is that one that deals damage to everybody around? So I'm trying to get some distance? Might be. Like, that effect's not so bad. It hits everybody for maybe like 25-30% of their health, but then it calms down for a while, and I have plenty of opportunity to heal through that. I was ready with the drink as soon as combat ended. Of course, my paladin was ready to run off as soon as combat ended, as they do. You know, it's just how you do dungeons. Rarely is healer's mana bar such a worry that you will actually die because you don't watch it unless you're going ridiculously fast. But I don't know, you can go fast enough to outpace your healer mana. It just depends on the situation. Still running with Tiger's Lust, that's right. I'm not sure at what point I switched to Chi Torpedo. Someday it happens. Again, this was a very long time ago. Definitely multiple months at this point. I'm not sure how many, though. Those things keep on zapping after they die, so don't stay around the corpse of those mechanical dudes. Okay, this guy. What's this called? What are we fighting? There's something important to know about if I ever target it. Well, I'm too busy healing to do any attacks. Yeah, this is not a dungeon where I get to be attacking. Okay, Negaton Screamer. It's either that or the Negaton Warp Master. So yeah, she's taking them one by one, which is a great idea. It's either if they get together or if they just decide to put down a little field on the ground. Those can become invulnerable. And I was in a run once where Tank didn't know about that and just kept him in the same place, and we ended up fighting the same dude for like minutes at a time before anybody figured out that they need to be moved out of their little healing field or whatever it is. I'm not sure if they just healed full or become invulnerable, or they did something like that. Yeah, I'm not seeing it happen as we fight one at a time. That's either just because they're dying so quickly that they don't get a chance to do it, or they don't do it if they're not together with... Negaton Screamer absorbs the holy energy of the attack. Yeah, okay, it has something to do with that, maybe. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not seeing it happen here. So yeah, pull one at a time and either just kill it fast enough that it's not a problem, or don't worry about it because you have one at a time so they don't do whatever it is they do. Bladestorm, okay, so this is an arms warrior. Got it. I don't know how arms works. I only know Fury, but I know how to recognize one by the Bladestorm. Hey, I get to attack for a bit, that's nice. That guy's waggling his tail all over me. I'm keeping up with this just fine. Just keeping a close eye on things. Diminish soul and Tropic Aura, okay. Minor annoyances. I'm facing the wrong way. Turn around. There we go. You can't attack from the back. Wait, did that dude die and then reactivate? So a bunch of zapping happened and then it came back. I'm not sure how best to handle that. Oh right, these two. Two bosses that really, really hate each other, but apparently have to spend some time together. Level 76. I probably did this in the same day as the other two, the Botanica and the Meganar. Sounds like something I would have done. Just get them all out of the way all at once. Oh no, I'm charmed. That's annoying. Well, character's doing a bunch of stuff that I did not have control over. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. That was a nice, shortish charm. I started taking damage from the Paladin's Consecration. That's pretty funny. Alright, so with these two, you can choose which to engage first. The other one will just leave you alone and kind of like cheer you on a little bit because these two hate each other. So you get different dialogue if you do them in the other order, if you care about that sort of thing. Don't think there's anything particularly interesting about these two that I remember. So he leaves a trail of flames on the ground. I did step in them a little bit and it kind of hurt a lot. Now the people did too, it seems. Using a lot of soothing mist here.
I've wanted to do that for years. It is unwise to anger.
Oh, don't stand in that. Yikes! I only took 2 ticks of that damage, and that brought me down to... If I'd taken one more, I might well have died there. Good thing I started moving pretty quick. Everybody else seemed to fare better. Either they moved quicker, or they just have way more defense than I do. Okay, they just moved quicker. Alright, and took about the same amount of damage. Alright, so that's what to watch out for with her. Pretty obvious. Not too big a deal. Yeah, okay, so I can move quick enough to get only 1 tick of it. Not too threatening that way, just as long as I'm ready to move. Alright, one more boss to go, sort of. Oh, this is the way out of this room. Okay, these stairs up. Right. Even though it's linear, I always manage to feel slightly lost in this place, just because the way it is. Minimap looks like it's no help at all. Can't see anything there. This is a nice pace. This tank is playing pretty similarly to how I would play a tank in a dungeon like this. Going at a steady, deliberate pace. Not too fast, not too slow. I say that, then she just stands and does nothing for a bit. Oh, okay. Ah, answering your question, I see. I leveled up. Nice. You're a sheep. I can fix that. Okay, I guess we're fighting those. Alright, is this last room? I think it is. Man, getting all the types of demons in here. An infernal now. Yikes! That don't look too great. Oops, well... I used Life Cocoon probably accidentally on myself. Maybe that was intentional. Couldn't save the warrior. Revival did some good work there. Yeah, okay, so meteors are a thing. They hurt. Okay, so watch out for the Infernal's meteors. This orc's gonna die, isn't she? If another meteor comes down. Ooh, Paladin too, possibly. Okay, I kept everybody alive. There was enough time before the... There we go, healing elixir. Useful. I should be resurrecting before I... Okay, she's doing it. Great. I can get everybody back to full when that happens. That's nice. Resurrection spells usually have a long cast time on them, the normal ones at least. I think the Druid's in battle resurrection spell, I forget what it's called, is a much quicker cast, but that has a long cooldown on it. I have a Druid with a restoration spec. I've played a little bit, but I haven't really gotten to know it super well yet. Not a healer that I'm comfortable with at this point. Oh boy, another Infernal, Abyssal, whatever. Are those different? I don't know. Flaming Rock Monster. So it looked like the Meteor is another thing where... Whoa, ow. That if you stand far away from other players, you might be reasonably safe from. Presumably it only happens once every so often, so if everybody's kept full, it might be safe enough. That guy went down way quicker than the other one. Don't need a drink. Mana bar is basically full. No concerns there. Knocked her up onto the wall. That's pretty good. Alright, last dude. Last dude in here is... You don't actually fight this guy. He shields himself.
The Great One speaks to me, you see. Wait, outsiders. Kael'thas did not send you. Good. I'll just tell the prince you released the prisoners.
The dialogue kind of misfires a little bit
Some of the
here.
most dangerous beings in existence here in these cells. Let me introduce you to another.
He has a couple of generic lines there. He always says, "Let me introduce you to another," for the first thing he lets out of a cell. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's an arms warrior. Guess I wasn't sure what kind. Okay. I think, kind of like the Violet Hold, this has some randomness to what you get out of the prison cells. What are we fighting? Blazing Trickster. Okay, so... Special Impy Dude.
Yes, yes, another. Your will is mine. Behold, yet another terrifying creature of incomprehensible power.
Let's meet a new character who will be showing up a bunch after this. Millhouse Manastorm.
Press buttons am I? And who it... Oh, that is one mother of a headache.
There's an item somewhere that transforms you into this guy. Yeah, she has it. So, the paladin is Millhouse Manastorm now. There are two of them.
No one refers to the mighty Millhouse Manastorm as lowly. I have no idea what goes on here.
I noticed her yelling that. I didn't notice her transmogrification yet. So, there it is. That's pretty good. Duplicate Millhouse.
I just need to get some things ready first. You guys go ahead and get started.
So he's a mage who does magey things.
You are so wise.
Now,
I see it now, of course.
and of course I'll leave some mana. You guys are gonna love this. Just wait. All right. Who ordered up an extra large can of whoop ass?
So we have another arcane mage in the party now. Kinda. A very slow one. Oh, or frost mage. Oh, or fire mage. Okay, he's all three at once somehow. There it is. I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks. That's what he says.
It is a small matter to control the mind of the weak, for I bear allegiance to powers untouched by time, unmoved by fate. No force on this world or beyond harbors the strength to bend on me. Not even the mighty Legion.
So Warden Malakar thinks he can control this demon he just released from prison.
I am your humble servant.
Or maybe not.
Bear witness to the agent of
And that's how well that goes for him. He just dies. And then we fight the demon. The classic, release the demon from its imprisonment just so you can kill it. Only he was the one who released it this time. Oh no, charmed. That's annoying. I hear a lot more sounds when I'm charmed. I guess I'm hearing... who has bloodlust? Oh, we do have a shaman, right. I guess I'm hearing, like, all the damage sounds landing on me that I don't hear when they're friendly. So Harbinger Skirus, or whatever his name is, splits into two. I'm not sure what the mechanic is here. You're supposed to, like, tell which one of these is the real one or something? Yeah, I'm charmed. I'm gonna die. Yep. There we go. Well, they'll get it done without me. That worked. I was down at, like, half health, just getting ready to heal myself, but then I lost control and could not do it. You sure did, but it's okay. So if you're not too careful about your targets, you can attack charmed party members. It's fine, we got it done. Alright, I have to choose a reward. There we go. Alright, that's the Arcatraz. Cool place. See you for the next one of these, eventually. I'm still in combat, apparently. That's what my... Oh, right, the UI gets confused at charm effects sometimes. It'll sometimes decide my party members are still hostile to me. I've seen this. You might see it sometime later. Anyway, see you for the next one.